Hey, Chris. Kristen, hi there.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jenkins.
Nice to meet you,
Nice
Dr.
to meet
Jenkins.
you. What seems to be the problem with Chris today?
I'm worried about his cough, especially at nighttime. I'm real worried about his coughing at nighttime.
Okay.
Hey, Lindsay.
Hey.
Why don't you tell me what's going on with Chris?
Okay, well, he is a 6-year-old who presents today with cough. It's gotten worse at night and also with exercise. Over the past 2 days, it's gotten acutely worse, but he's had the cough for about 2 years, so it's definitely a chronic condition.
Okay.
His mother gave him some cough medicine. It didn't really seem to help, but he doesn't have a fever, any kind of nausea or vomiting, or headache.
So what do you think's going on with Chris?
I think he has asthma.
And what things made you think that? What led you to that conclusion?
Well, the chronic cough, the fact that he's now 6 and he's had this cough since he was 4, also the fact that it presents at night, and any kind of exercise. And that usually gets worse when you have asthma.
And did you consider other things in the diagnosis or other things in your differential?
I thought about pneumonia.
And what things led you to exclude that or to include that?
Well, I excluded it because he doesn't have a fever. And I know that with pneumonia you have a fever.
Okay.
It's an infection.
Well, Lindsay, I like how you've put your thoughts in a very logical kind of order. I think that you're right, that thinking about a chronic cough, thinking of asthma is actually an incredibly important thing. In fact, a good general rule, a good general principle is that a lot of children with cough actually have reactive airways disease or asthma as a major component or cause of it. I also liked how you came to the conclusion that he had asthma based upon the chronicity and other things involved. I'll tell you, I'm a little concerned about the idea that you thought of or excluded pneumonia because he didn't have fever. In fact, you can have pneumonia and not have fever. You're right, it doesn't occur as commonly that way, but don't exclude it just based upon that. I also like, though, that you included the exercise in the thoughts of leading to asthma. That's a very common component. One other good general principle to keep in mind, though, if you see a child with cough, frequently you think of asthma, reactive airways disease, but you should also include postnasal drip or just runny nose as concluding it.
Okay.
So a great job thinking about it and organizing your thoughts. You were right in deciding that this is asthma because of the chronicity, and I think you actually were right too about excluding pneumonia, but don't do it just based upon the fact that he didn't have fever.
Okay.
Let's together go see Chris and talk to Mom.
Sounds good.
Go ahead.
Hey, Mom.
Hi.
I'm J.R. Hardick. I'm one of the
Nice
other
to meet
doctors
you.
working here.
Nice to meet you, Doctor.
Dr. Lindsay was just telling me about everything going on with Chris. Let's see if we can talk about it a little bit more.
Okay, sure.